All right, let's talk about this Epos watch. This is the Epos 3504. There is a much bigger reference number, but I'll link to their website down below so you can get all of the details from there also. This watch is a tour watch that was loaned in by Ross to a Discord group I'm in with Kevin, and then circulated around some of us that have YouTube channels in that Discord. And when I first pulled it out of the box, I was super excited. And I put it on my wrist, and it was close in size. So I messed with this sizing a little bit. I could never get it really to fit perfectly on my wrist. But I just went and looked in the box, and I realized that there is another half link. So I think if I were to play with it a little more, and let's just show you that. Let's just start off with a wrist shot, and we will show you the rest of it and talk about all the specs here in just a minute as well. Here it is on my 7¼ inch wrist. It's a little bit big, right? It almost wants to turn around. And when I took out the existing half link, then it was too tight. I didn't realize there was another half link in the box. Typically, a half link is not truly a half. So I measured the half links, and we can show you here. So the half link is, what is it? 6.8 millimeters, where a full link is 10 millimeter. So I think what would work perfectly for this is to remove a full link and add in this second half link, and it would probably fit me pretty well. I'm not going to do that, I don't think, because I'm supposed to ship this back off to the next person. And I'm afraid that if I got the fit to be right, I would be reaching out to see what I would need to do to not send this back. Because I do like it. It wears really well. It's a little bit on the heavy side. It's a little thick for some people, but not for me. I have much thicker watches. And it's a green dialed watch that I don't have in my collection today. I do not have any green dials. And it reminds me of the Rolex Submariner Hulk, which is a watch that I really want, but for 30 grand, 26 grand at this point on the secondary market, I'm not buying one. So this at 1,500 US, that's doable. I've spent more than that at dinner before. Not often, once or twice. But yeah, $1,000 on a knife, $1,500, $2,000 on a knife doesn't really faze me. So $1,500 on a green dialed watch doesn't faze me either. So let's talk about the specs. It is 41.6 millimeter case size from side to side. The lug to lug is 50, but really because the bracelet flares out a little bit, it's 52 across the wrist. The lug width is 22 millimeters, and it tapers slightly down to 20. I'd like a nicer taper on it maybe, but that's okay. Overall thickness, it's a little thick at 13.4 millimeters. It's not too thick for me. My deep black Planet Ocean from Omega is like 17.5 millimeters, almost 18 maybe. So I don't have a problem with that. It is a flat sapphire crystal with a date magnifier, and the date magnifier works really well and looks really good. What else in here? It is an Sellita SW200 movement, so you're going to get about 38 hours of power reserve. Weighs in at, I did the math this time, 6.5 ounces, which is 184 gram, sized pretty much for my wrist. Okay. It is a 500 meter water resistance. That's why you get a little bit of that extra thickness. The crown size is 8 millimeter. It's perfect size. Easy to use. Decent pop. And just a very satisfying wind. Okay. Really nice on that. Comes with a 2-year warranty. all that good stuff. There is a dive extension on the clasp, which is about a 20 millimeter extension, so about 2 links. Works really well. So I'll give you a kind of a close-up here. Let's go in a little bit closer. It is a sunburst green dial. Applied indices. The chapter ring, I don't know that I need all of the numbers on there that basically mirror the 10, the 20, 25, 30. I don't necessarily need that. I would have preferred maybe just no numbers on the chapter ring, but it's okay. Polished center links that are smudge magnets, which, is okay. That's the deal. Milled out clasp and, the folding part and everything. It wears really well. Even though I couldn't size it just right for me, it wears really well. You have a little bit of information around the case back, and it has quick release straps here. So no tool to pop the bracelet off and put a new bracelet or straps on. All in all, I think it's an awesome watch. Epos has a lot of heritage and history to it. And, for $1,400, Swiss movement, great looking dial. This also comes in black and blue. The blue looks really nice, but the green is really kind of where it's at for me. Here it is next to a 42 millimeter SKX styled watch. This is an XKS. It's aftermarket SKX case. This watch actually is for sale. If anybody is interested, shoot me a message. Just to kind of show you the 42 millimeter versus a 41.5, 41.6. They're basically the same. They wear very similar. This one is about the same thickness, give or take. So, but yeah, this one, I don't know. It's just a great watch. So there is some Loom. Let me give you a Loom shot here. See if I need to blast it with the UV light or not. We'll do that just because. And it's not completely dark in here, but you get the idea. Very good Loom. It works well. And all in all, I kind of dig the watch. So Ross, thank you for loaning this to the group. I greatly appreciate it. 99% going to ship it out tomorrow after filming. So by the time you see this, it will be on to a different YouTuber, and I don't know. Maybe it'll come back at the end of the day, because I think with the 2 half links, it would work on my wrist. My girlfriend kind of liked it. I do like it. Does it scratch that Rolex Hulk itch for me? There's some other Rolex I'm looking at instead, just because the Hulk is just really tough to obtain at a reasonable price. So I think that itch is already gone. But I don't have a bright green dial watch. I am going to pick up the green Seamaster S&P 300 as soon as my AD gets them in. But it's a more hunter green, if you will, whereas this is a much more vibrant green. So thanks for watching, guys. I do greatly appreciate it. My watch videos typically don't do so well initially, but over time, months and months from now, my watch videos actually do gain a lot of views. So, I throw them in here and there. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on this watch or any other watch, and if I should do more watch videos or just don't do any at all. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.